right, we are dual vlogging today.
Yes, we are.
With my friend Dr. DualSport on a WR450. If you guys don't know Dr. DualSport yet, you gotta check him out, because he's like the most nice guy. He saved the day in Moab like 10 times.
We have one other gentleman traveling with us today.
Yes!
This is Mr. Moto Man.
Yeah.
When I go on trips, I don't like to go alone, so I always take him with me.
Mr. Moto Man looks like he had a back injury, though.
Well, he's got a lot of miles on him.
Yeah.
The Manti, Lee, Hammer, 95, Heber City, Cedar City, Salt Lake City, Brigham City. I've been everywhere, man. Travel, I done my share, man. Cross them deserts bare, man. Breathe that mountain air, man. Travel, I done my share, man. I've been everywhere.
So Charles, you gotta explain what your next bike purchase is going to be and why, because, and then you gotta say how old you are if you're okay with that.
Okay. My newest bike, I actually showed it for a second on a video a few times ago, but it's I purchased a CRF 230.
Yeah.
And anyway, we're working it over to where it's going to be, it'll be ready to go. There's a trail in southern Utah, and it's been deemed by some riders as like the hardest, most technical trail in the United States.
Yes.
The name of it is 5 Miles of Hell. Anyway, my cousin and I, we plan to go over there in October when the weather cools and see if Dr. DualSport, at his young, ripe old age of 63, will be able to make it through. When that time approaches, I'm going to invite anyone who would like to join us. They'll be welcome.
See, I'm at the ripe old age of 32 years old, and I don't think I don't know. I've watched some videos of that, and it just looks brutal. Yeah, look it up here. Let's see if this guy will come out in the road for us to look at.
Look at that. That's a
nice, pretty doe there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Oh, jeez! I thought that was a bear.
That's a slow elk.
Nope, just a couple of cows. Oh man, I'm terrified of bears. Excuse me, bear. So Charles and I were just barely talking about living. I mean, just living. Is it okay if I say Charles and not Dr. DualSport?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, that's good. You can always, I mean, it's weird when people call me eveRide when we're face to face.
Sure.
It's like, no, you call me Tyler. My name's not eveRide, it's Tyler. We were just talking about kind of retirement and getting older and just about life, but just in part of your wisdom that you just told me. We had to turn on the cameras, and I'm making him say it again because it's so good, but you guys need to hear this. No matter how old you are, you got to hear this. So go ahead, Charles.
Well, we were just talking about, you know, people have these kind of ideas, dreams, whatever, bucket list, the things they think they want to do, and then they say, well, I'm going to wait, you know, maybe when I retire I can do this or whatever. And then there's a lot of people that they retire and then they're tired. You know, they get in the habit of sitting in their chair and watching TV. My advice to Tyler was, if you have a dream, if you have places you want to see, things you want to do it. Don't wait, because if an opportunity arises, you need to take it or leave it at that time, because if you wait, it won't still be there.
Yeah. There's always something more pressing on the attention. If you say, I gotta wait until I have a really steady, stable job, or I've gotta wait until I get a friend to go with me, or I gotta wait until, you know, everything in your life is contingent upon that word until, and that's you're gonna be stuck, you know. So that's the whole point of my channel, basically, is it's like you don't have to wait until you have, you know, a steady job. I want to show you how you can do it and make money doing your travels. Oh my goodness, Charles! this is an amazing place.
You know, a lot of things make more sense in retrospect once you get, like here I am, 63 years old. A lot of water has gone under the bridge, but like now I'm able to understand things that when you're young you don't understand, because I understand that you know, if you have a dream, if you have something that you want to do and you're willing to put forth the effort, there's no reason why it cannot happen.
Yeah.
And
oh my gosh.
You know, you might fail along the way, but that's good, because if you fail, you will learn.
It's experience. It's learning. Yeah.
Also, every time that you know you think of something that you want to do, and then the little voice comes and says, "Well, you can't do that. Nobody else does that. That doesn't make sense. It's not impossible. That costs too much money. It'll be too much work. It'll never work."
Yeah, you know, I mean, and it's not just for, I mean, obviously we ride motorcycles on this channel, and that's a big focus, but the whole waiting until something happens, oh my gosh, you don't want to go off the ride.
Woohoo!
That whole, you know, waiting until, that doesn't just go for having adventures or being brave. That goes for, oh my gosh. That goes for asking a girl out. That goes for spending time with your kids. That goes for anything in life that's worth doing. I mean, people are always like, well, I gotta wait until my business really takes off before I can spend time with my kids. And you know what? That business hasn't taken off for like 5 years, and they haven't spent any time with their kids. The time is now to do the things that you love and to live the life that you should.
Yeah, exactly. When you have those thoughts, well, I'm not good enough, or maybe I'm not smart enough, or that's hogwash, you know?
Yeah.
You can do whatever you put your mind to, if you're willing to put forth the effort.
Yeah.
And it won't be easy, but it will be fun.
Oh yeah. Well, and life is so much more than a 9-to-5 desk job, or having a pool in your backyard, or a big fancy house, or a big car. Gosh, relationships are number one.
Through time, I've learned that you cannot do everything by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And you do need other people. And the best thing in life, the most enjoyment you'll ever get, is when you help someone else.
Yeah.
It's like if you think like, oh, I want the latest new motorcycle, I want the new Farkle, whatever. As soon as you receive that, it's that gratification's gone within seconds.
Yeah.
But if you can help someone, man, that just warms the heart. You know, if you can help your family, if you can help your wife, if you can do extra things, if you can help your church, whatever association you're in, you know, that's where it's at.
Yeah. And those things last forever. And the friendships that you make, I mean, gosh, here we are riding together. We've met each other one time.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, people make a huge impact. That's just what it's about, is going and serving and helping other people. And, you know, the fact that you served others and shared your abundance of awesome motorcycles, that was huge. That was, and made a big difference. Big difference. So it's a little thing. Sharing a motorcycle is really not that big of a deal, but
no, it's just a thing.
It can make a difference.
There are some people in life that if you're around, they drain you. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they're needy, emotionally needy, or whatever. So if you're around them, they'll just, I mean, some people just almost drive you crazy.
Yeah.
You know, and so that's all right. But what you need to do is you need to surround yourself with people who build you up, who will help lift you, and then you can help lift them.
Uh-huh.
And it really makes a difference, you know.
Yeah, that's one of the first things that I said to my family about my wife, is they're like, well, who's this girl? What's she like? You know, and first I was like, she's got the longest, nicest legs you've ever seen. But then I said, but the main reason why I love her so much is because she's a fueler. She fuels people. She makes everybody around her feel important and special, and she just fills you up with happy, you know? And man, when I'm around her, I feel happier. That's kind of what I want to do for other people too, you know? It's just, hey, you give some gift of happiness. Let's spread that around a little bit. Let's make people's lives better.
Exactly. That's a good thing.